Hello everyone, Dan Kid with Jeet, Kune Physiology and more, and today is day 9 of lower back pain. So I went over some strengthening and mobility exercises. I'm going to go over a little bit more strengthening today. Now, this is going to be for a little bit more advanced, but I can also show you a beginner's way to do it. Basically, the difference is going to be beginners are going to start with little to no weight and basically going to slowly progress into it. Focus more on technique more than anything. Technique is always going to come first. You want to focus on that technique before anything else. That way you don't get injured. That way you can get the full range of motion. That way you can get the full benefits of the exercise. So let me get into position here. Okay, so we're going to discuss a little bit more about the Romanian deadlift, because the Romanian deadlift is not only good for stretching and or strengthening your hamstrings, it's also very good for your lower back. Now you want to be extremely careful with this exercise. You can easily get hurt. That's why I emphasize starting with little to no weight and working your way up. Now I'm just going to show you with my 20-pound kettlebell today, although with my barbell is what I normally use, adding more weight, but this is the way I can show you basically. A lot of times when you get a visual of something in your head, you're more likely to do it. If I was to show you a video where I'm doing a barbell, you're thinking, oh, barbell, okay? So some of you might, oh, I'm going to pack on the weight. Don't do that, please. You're going to hurt yourself. It's very easy to get hurt with this, so focus on technique and technique only. Now, the footstool is because I'm very flexible in my hamstrings, and my lower back as well is not tight. It's not really sore. I kind of worked out the kinks that I had from my little experimentation thing last week. So if you're flexible like me, definitely do not hesitate to get something to stand on, something safe. This is completely safe. I just placed my feet in the center. You never want to go one end or the other, right in the center, okay? So here we go. All right, and even if you want to start out without anything like this, go right ahead, because you're going to want to focus on that technique. You want to put your feet almost completely together. Keep your legs, you don't want to lock your knees, but you want to keep your legs straight. All right, now when you do this, you're going to have either a barbell on your back or a weight in your hand. Start off with a weight in your hand for the lighter weight or a light barbell, okay? So you come down slowly. You want to come down slow because that's going to give you a good stretch. That's going to get you those strengthening benefits in your lower back and your hamstrings. You're really going to feel it in your lower back at this point especially, okay? So go down, down, down. You want to go until you feel a really good stretch in your hamstrings and a pull on your lower back. Okay, and then when you come up, though, you want to push with your hamstrings. You don't want to pull with your back. You want to push with your hamstrings and breathe in. All right, breathe out as you come down. Breathe out. Come down slow. Actually, sorry. Breathe in as you come down. I said that backwards. Sorry. Breathe in and breathe out as you push with your hamstrings. And then you can add more weight as you go. Okay, so like I said, you want to increase on the technique, the flexibility, get that good stretch in the hamstrings, feel that pull in the back before you think about coming back up. If you're on the ground and you're not standing on anything like I was, and you don't feel much stretch in your hamstrings, don't feel that pull in your lower back, then that means it's good to go ahead and advance to something with a little bit more of elevation, because something to lift you up, because simple fact, you most likely are going to have good flexibility in your hamstrings and or your lower back. So we got. Also, you want to make sure that you're doing thorough stretching afterwards. The most important time stretching is before, is the dynamic or the warm-up. After is going to be more where the static, so where you're going to kind of pull. You want to work into a little bit, but then pull, because that's going to get that elasticity, support the elasticity, maintain the elasticity, and it's going to help stretch your muscles back out after they're being contracted and worked and possibly tense. So let's get out there. Let's stay motivated. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go.